Hi, my name is Shelley Belcourt. I'm founder of shelleybelcourt.com. Now, for advertising on Facebook, it's quite technical, and I'm going to be discussing today how to keep your scores on your ads relevant. Now, if this is too technical for you, I have got a free training course that I have linked in the description if you want to go straight to that and get yourself started. So for those of you who are already on Facebook running ads, then this is really, really important information. So you want to understand relevant scores because it will give you several positive things which we will discuss, and also it can keep your ad account from being banned. So I'm going to be looking at what it is, how it works, and why you should be looking at this. And also I'm going to be cutting to a live demo on my computer and just basically show you right on my screen how this works. So there are 5 reasons why relevant scores are why they matter. So the first is that it actually keeps a high score means that your ad costs go down. So high score, low cost, or inverse. If you've got a low relevant score, it will push up your advertising costs. So really, really important to understand that. Number 2 is that it actually improves your chances of your ads being shown. So, if you've got same ad to the same audience, the person with a high relevant score will be shown in priority to the person with a low relevant score. So it does give you an edge over your competition. Number 3 is that basically you're testing to see what your market likes, and it's a great way to test out campaigns. Number 4 is that you can also optimize campaigns. So we should always be looking at ads, not just leaving them to run. We should always be optimizing them and making them better, and then you can cut out the things in the ads that aren't working. So the relevant score gives fantastic feedback. And number 5 is it gives really great information on when your ad has come to its natural end. So when your market has kind of, we're kind of done with that ad now. And again, this is what happens in marketing. You can't always have the same thing going over and over again. So what is a relevant score? Basically, it is a score out of 10, where 10 is the high, 1 is the low. So we want 10 out of 10. And Facebook makes an estimation. It's basically an estimation. They have an algorithm like they do, and it is calculated after your ad has been shown 500 times. So that is when it will kick in. And you have got a positive score, so when your campaign objective is being met, when people are liking, commenting, sharing, clicking, that type of thing. Versus the negative feedback, where people are clicking on hide your ad, or they don't want to see your post, or they're actually reporting the post, which is like the worst type. So what I'm going to do now is cut away to a live demo, and I just want to show you exactly what I mean on my computer screen. And when we come back, I'm going to show you some things that you can do to improve your relevance score.
Okay, so you go to your ads back office by clicking on manage ads, and then what you do is you click through to the ad and you look over here on the right hand side. You can see right at the right here there is a relevant score, and this will give you your score out of 10. So when this number drops, which it eventually will do, that is when you would shut your ad off. Okay, so my recommendation is that you don't keep it running below 5. When it drops below 5, that's when you shut it off. So, sometimes you can actually, if you're scrolling over here, you can miss this relevant score. So I'm going to show you just on the timeline. So here's a sponsored ad, and there's a little arrow on the right hand side here. So this is how you would get a negative feedback or some feedback. So if I was to click hide ad, which I don't want to do in this situation because this ad does not bother me, this is how people would give you negative feedback. And if you clicked on the save link or turn on notifications, or this ad is useful, then you would be giving positive feedback for this this ad. Again, you would go down, and if you liked, comment, or shared, that would be giving the feedback to Facebook that you are the right target market and you like this ad. So that's pretty much how it runs. It's quite simple, but do pay attention in your ads manager and make sure that score is above 5, or go ahead and turn the ad off. So I'm going to cut back to the live demo now.
Great, so I hope that's helped and clarified exactly what it means. So now I want to just touch quickly on some tips you can do to improve your relevance score. So the first one is you can actually change the type of ad, whether you are clicking to a website or a post, the objective. So you can change the type of ad that you're running. The second way is you can change the image. So sometimes the image is not congruent with your market, or it's not congruent with your ad. So changing up the image can have a profound effect on your relevance score. The third is that you actually change your audience. Now, often it is we're targeting too wide, or it's a type of interest. So just switching up your audience can change your relevance score. And obviously the copy in your ad, so what words are written. So, remembering that Facebook is social media, so no one comes on social media to buy. So sometimes you can keep that in mind when you're changing up your copy. I have got trainings on this on my blog that you can go and see, and I talk extensively about this. And the last but not least is the type of call to action you've got. So you can either have this in your copy, or there is a button that you can change what that says. Is it relevant to the ad? Do your audience like that? So these are the things that you can change. Basically, you change your type of ad, you can change your image, your copy, your call to action, and all these things work together to create an improvement in your relevance score. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And look, again, if you are someone who wants more information on marketing, then I do have a free course, and I've linked that right below, and it is shellybelcourt.com/free course. And look, it's free. There's actually a bonus in there too. If you do have to put your name and email in, but I highly recommend it. It is so what I use every single day to learn how to do this marketing. So hope you've enjoyed that, and go out, take some action, and have a fantastic day.